Well, Rocky really wants to be outside with me when I'm out there tending to the fire, but he can't stand that strong wind. He's been out a couple of times, but he doesn't stay out very long. It's too hard on him. And so every time I come in, he's right here, up on the table, meowing at me, wanting me to pay him some attention. He's very affectionate, you know. He wants to be where I am, and he doesn't like to be in here by himself, you know. I feel bad for him, but when I do come in, I pet him anyway, and I talk to him. I let him know I love him, and it's okay. We're going to get through all this, eh? We're going to get through it, Rocky. We have to. We don't have a choice. What else can we do but to get through it, eh? And we will. I'll tell you, in many ways, Canada is a really tough country, and winter is harsh here. And this is just the beginning. It's going to get far worse. And so we got a few months to get through, but we're going to do it. We did it last year. It seems to be worse this year so far, and I've heard that this winter is going to be worse, and it's shaping up to be that way. But we'll get through it because we're tough. And we had 1 year of it already. That year was practice, eh? Last winter was our practice winter. That's where I made my mistakes, was last winter. I've managed to get this place to hold its heat a little better. I've managed to kind of sort of partially insulate it. And I've managed to figure out some tricks where I can use hot water bottles without there being any danger of them breaking open and flooding my bed with scalding hot water, like they did last year, and stuff like that. And I'm just figuring things out as I go. And even though it's colder this winter, in many ways it's better, because I'm taking what I learned last winter and applying it now. And so, yeah, last winter was a practice run, but this winter's the real thing anyway. And I'm just looking forward to spring, that's all. I'm looking forward to spring like you wouldn't believe. But we'll get through this. Eh? Poor Rocky. Yeah, I know. I'm tired too, sweetie. I'm tired too. I get you. Well, I gotta go back out there. I just came in to see Rocky. It's really windy out there right now. I gotta tend to the fire. I'm getting fed up trying to boil water out there. It's not working. I think I'm going to have to use the Coleman stove, even though I don't want to. And, you know, there comes a point where you gotta just recognize the fact that what you're doing isn't working. I've been hours now just trying to boil 1 kettle full of water. Every time I get it close to boiling, the fire dies down on me, and then I gotta open the door to the stove and stoke the fire up again, and I don't know, it just isn't happening anyway. But, like I say, I've got the Coleman stove to use if I need to. It'll mean burning valuable propane, which I don't want to do, but I will do it if I have to. Oh, sounded like something fell over out there. My goodness, it's windy. If it weren't so windy, that would be a big thing, I'll tell you. It'd be a lot nicer if it weren't so windy. Anyway, there's my styrofoam blowing all over the place. That's styrofoam I brought home from the job I was doing. This was all going to go in the garbage, and I want to use it to insulate certain parts of the camper, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Some of the compartments underneath can be sealed off with it and stuff. There's my my supper, if I ever get around to cooking it. You can see my kettle wants to boil again. You can hear it whistling, but it isn't going to boil, I'm sure of that. It wants to, but it isn't going to. My fire's dying down again. I really do need to get rid of some of these ashes, too. I'm going to have to make some sort of a metal shovel. I could actually make a metal shovel out of a can, really. one of those potato cans would work. Now that I think about it, I think I'll try that. Because if I can make a metal shovel, that'll help a great deal. I'll try that and see if it'll work. Then I can scoop ashes out. That'll help my fire go better. If I can scoop some of the coals out, some of the ashes out, get the air flowing better. That's what I'm going to do. I'll try that. Okay, because right now I don't have a metal shovel. I wait for the ashes to. I wait for the fire to be cold. The next morning after I've had a fire, and then I use a plastic dustpan and a plastic broom in there to clean it out. But I really do need a metal shovel. That's what I'll do. I'll make one out of a potato can because they're fairly big. I can do that. Okay, talk to y'all later.